write on them. And like they could write, they could draw, and they come in like different shapes and sizes, but they're much larger than regular Legos. So our like first block or like main block is like 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot. Yeah, that one right there. And then they go up by threes, I guess. So that's like 3 across, 1 foot high, and then 1 foot, I guess, deep. And you could put these in a classroom. You could stack them on top of one another, and students can like be a little more interactive with one another in the classroom. And one example I suggested to the group was that you could organize like assignments on them, and you could cross like your assignment out on there, or you could erase it off. You could take the block off, and you can prioritize the next one.
Yeah. Another learning opportunity for them also would be they could like visually represent topics that they learned in class by the blocks. So like if they were learning about food chains, they could expand on like maybe like the bigger ones and like move it up, and like they can just basically do anything they want with it. And then also it can span from like all ages. From younger kids it would be more simplistic obviously, but when they get older they could start to even build like a little house if they wanted to, and just design the house. So that brings in engineering concepts also.
And you can like get an insight into like what the kid is like thinking, what the child is thinking in the house. Like they could draw like maybe like a shelf, or like maybe like a little sink. I don't know. Just snowballing ideas.
Yeah.
So what would Vygotsky say, or why would he endorse this particular product?
We were saying because he encourages play a lot with children, that he would like this because it's more of like a child like based, like you like are kind of giving the child the power to like do what they want when they're playing. So like they can do it by themselves, they can do it in a group, and like then that brings in the zone of the DPD, the zone of proximal development. Is that what it is? Yeah. I didn't know if the wording was right, but yeah, they could. That brings that theory in, because you can see like how students can build things on their own versus if like Aaron, Angie, and I were all doing it together, like how much bigger of a structure we could build rather than if we were doing it by ourselves, and all of that.
And depending on how heavy these blocks are, they're pretty big, right?
Yeah.
So you might kind of force the kids to do it together.
Yeah.
If they're like too small. If they're like, little 3 feet, that's gonna be pretty big.
Yeah.
Right. So, all right, thank you.
Cool.